It's finally Friday.
It's Friday, Friday.
Thank God it's
All right, welcome back to the Friday Show. I'm Scott Jagow, along with Ray Paulick. We are at Keeneland for opening day of the most historic meet this racetrack has ever held, and that's because the Breeders' Cup is essentially coming home later this month.
Yeah, there's temporary structures up. People are, running around doing last-minute things. You get the T-shirt. The merchandising stands are being set up. It's the most anticipated meeting ever at Keeneland, I think, by far.
And I think there has been some concern about it being too small and how crowded it's going to be, and those are legitimate concerns. However, as Ted Bassett, the former president of the Breeders' Cup and of Keeneland, told me this week, as he's seeing this unfold and all the excitement building, he kind of feels haunted that he didn't make it happen earlier. So I know there's a lot of people that are, as it's finally here, they're on board with it.
Yeah, I think a lot of people believe the Breeders' Cup needs to be in a big venue where there's plenty of seats available. It's been held at smaller tracks before, at Lone Star Park in Arlington. This is, probably smaller, but temporary seating, temporary structures have come a long way in the last 10 or 15 years. We won't really know until November 1st how this came off. I'm skeptical right now. I think it's going to be tough getting people in and out of here. It's going to be nighttime when the races are over. We have no idea what the weather's going to be like at the end of October. I'm not so sure.
Yeah, but at the same time, as Tom Durkin said in a speech this week, he really put it eloquently. From the foals in the field to the finish line, it's only a few furlongs. And that's really poignant about this Breeders' Cup. It's about the horses, and it's about the horses that are going to be coming here, and some of them were born just a stone's throw away. So it really is something to look forward to.
The 37-year wait is over. American Pharoah is finally the one. The holder is absolutely poetry in motion. Keen Ice has got him. Keen Ice has won the Travers over American Pharoah.
So we've got to talk about the horses then.
That's right.
Starting with American Pharoah, looks like he will be in the Breeders' Cup Classic. This could be an epic race because you have Beholder, undefeated this year, beat the boys, is going to try again against the boys and against a Triple Crown winner.
One of the best classics of all time. I don't think there's any question about it. If they all show up, Beholder, American Pharoah, Keen Ice, and let's not forget about Honor Code. Honor Code was on the Triple Crown Trail a year ago. He got hurt, came back as a 4-year-old, won the Met Mile and the Whitney very impressively. Let's not sell his chances short.
Yeah, he's going in the Kelso this weekend. What's another race you're looking forward to for the Breeders' Cup?
I like the juvenile fillies. You've got an East Coast filly with Todd Pletcher named Rachel's Valentina. Out west, you've got the unbeaten Songbird. This is going to be one of those classic East-West who's better. Rachel's Valentina, of course, is out of Rachel Alexandra, the horse of the year. So she has a huge following. But I think Songbird's a pretty good filly, too.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Watching those two is going to be very exciting.
Yeah, that's going to be a great one. And I always look forward to the turf races, and I think we're going to get some great ones this year. But we don't know who all the Europeans that are coming, so I'm going to wait on that. I'm going to go with the sprint as being a very competitive race. It usually is. But think about the horses that are going there. You've got Private Zone, who's really tough to get
horse.
by. Rockfall, who's having a fantastic season. And today at Keeneland, you have two of the other competitors going head-to-head, and that is Work All Week and Run Happy. So that's going to be a great race, too.
That's going to be fun. Getting back to just the atmosphere here, it's so great having it in our backyard, sort of, because it allows us to bring the stories to our readers a little bit easier than going out to California or somewhere else for the Breeders' Cup. So it's going to be a fun month between now and October 30, 31st for the Breeders' Cup.
And in fact, every day during October, you're going to see something different, from personal memories that people have here in Lexington of past Breeders' Cup achievements to long shots and photo finishes and strange things that have happened at the Breeders' Cup. So we've got it all covered. It's going to be really fun.
Yeah, and also we're doing the bracket challenge. If you go to the Paulick Report's Facebook page, you can vote on who you think is the greatest Breeders' Cup winner of all time. Starts out with 32. There's 16 head-to-head competitions. Then the next round there's 8, then 4, just like the brackets in college basketball. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a great Breeders' Cup this year at Keeneland. I can't wait.
So go to the Facebook page where you can vote in the bracket challenge. And stay tuned to the Paulick Report for more coverage of the Breeders' Cup in the coming weeks. Thanks so much for joining us on the Friday Show.